Yo, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Crown Zenith video, and today I'm finally going to get around to trying out Hatterene VMAX. Took me a while, but it took me a while to kind of figure out my favorite way to play it. Hatterene does have a really cool ability with Witch's Domain. Once you're in turn, you may move up to 2 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon, essentially giving you plus 20 heal, but also plus 20 damage all in one, which is a really cool ability. The ability also, of course, stacks, meaning that you can have 4 Hatterenes in play and move 8 damage counters and technically do 80 more damage, which is really cool. There's obviously got to be more ways to play Hatterene, but I really wanted to try out this Hatterene deck by itself. I actually think Hatterene is not the worst card ever, with the attack G Max Smite doing 150 damage, and then your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused, which is a really cool attack. I mean, confusion isn't bad. It does attack for a psychic and a double turbo energy, so it does have a pretty cheap attack cost. Of course, with it being a VMAX Pokemon means that we can pair it with Radiant Eternatus to be able to put it into play for free, which is really, really cool. And this is the Hatterene deck that I am playing here today. I played a bit on my live stream, and I had some pretty fun matches with it. A deck like this might struggle against big 1-hit KO decks, like Lost Ray could be a little difficult. Of course, something like Mew with Meloetta is kind of tough. And Lugia definitely can be scary too, but it's a lot of fun to play regardless, and just being able to tank hits and heal and all that good stuff can be really satisfying and fun to do. So yeah, before we get into the video, sure to sponsor Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking to get any PTCGO pack outs, make sure to go get them over at Card Cavern. Of course, if you're looking to pick up any Crown Zenith codes still, get your Crown Zenith codes at Card Cavern. Or if you're looking for any other specific set on TCGO or IRL Pokemon singles, Card Cavern sells those too. Get them over at Card Cavern. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, and use code LDF if you get any codes over there. Also, check out the Shovel Squad down below. Every Monday, I post a new video on the channel, and you can also check out my second channel for even more content like stream VODs, set reviews, card reviews, tier list videos, all that good stuff is all over on my second channel, which you should go subscribe to down below. But yeah, let's take a look at this Hatterene deck. So I played on my live stream for like 2 hours the other day, and I really enjoyed it. Again, it will struggle against big 1-hit KO decks, and obviously you don't want to play against any dark decks. This deck can't really beat a dark deck, so you get paired against dark, which for some reason I ended up playing against, I think at least 9 or 10 dark decks in total while trying to make this deck a thing, like on my live stream, and even while trying to record this video. For whatever reason, dark decks are still out on the ladder, which is weird because dark doesn't really do very well in the format right now, but is what it is. But yeah, you're playing against decks that just can't do 320 damage super easily. Witch's Domain is a lot of fun, and again, the ability to confuse your opponent is also good. Really good against stuff like Duraludon, really good against stuff, of course, like Goodra V-Star, and even Regidrago if you run into that. Now, I am pairing it with Espeon. You kind of need Espeon because its ability is really good in a deck like this. It does have Solar Revelation, meaning that you can't have your opponent Sableye around it. You know, they can't Yveltal you, which is another big reason why we're playing Espeon. You can't get Articuno or Zekrom. And Max Mindstorm could be a good attack too. Espeon can also be an attacker that you can use while you kind of sit back and spam Witch's Domain. Some other stuff in the deck, obviously we got to play Crobat. We're using Mew Engine. I like the idea of playing Mew with Radiant Eternatus. It's a really good starter. You can Mysterious Tail to try to dig for that turn 1 quick ball to get the Radiant Eternatus into play. Oranguru is really good, of course, to conserve resources, draws you cards sometimes, and also puts VMAXs on top of your deck for Radiant Eternatus if you ever need that. Some other stuff in the deck, I'm playing 2 Lost City to help a little bit against those single prize matchups. Also gets rid of Drapion. Drapion is also a big threat for Hatterene. Obviously, Drapion can build itself up and just one-shot your Hatterene. But if you knock it out with Lost City in play, you get rid of it completely and they can't get it back. Really good against decks like Lost Box, which do play Drapion sometimes with Mirage Gate, which are very big threats. And also, you need to counter Stadium and Path to Peak, which is why I'm playing a Vacuum too, but Vacuum's also going to get rid of Big Paracel, which shuts off Confusion, which is very important. I got some extra healing. I think this deck does well with healing. I tried out some other healing cards like Hyper Potion, but I think Food Tin is good. You can heal 80 from one of your Pokemon that has any Psychic Energy on it, and you can discard that Psychic Energy. So you can just go attach a Psychic, heal 80, discard it, and then use your ability to heal even more damage, which is really, really cool. I do play some Bird Keepers in the deck, mainly good with Leafy, Camo, Poncho, which we can put in our VMAX so they can't get bossed. You can put Poncho on and Hatterene, take a hit, Bird Keeper to another Hatterene, and then with the Poncho on, it can't get bossed, and then you can kind of just go from there. Then we got 7 Psychic and 4 Double Turbo to round out the list. And that is the Hatterene VMAX deck. Let's go try it on PTCGO and show off how cool Hatterene really is on TCGO. Alright, let's try out the Hatterene deck here in this game. We are going first with not a bad start. We got Espeon, Mew, could be worse. Hopefully we're not playing against a dark deck. That's basically about it. I've played against 2 dark decks in a row trying to record this video. Ooh, they have a Drapion. So Drapion is definitely bad for us, but if they're not playing a way to build it up, it's not that big of a deal, which is good. And, of course, Mysterious Tail gets nothing. Rip. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Primate Wisdom. We're going to put Boss on top. Okay, perfect. Because I wanted to go Radiant Eternatus here, but I didn't want to... Like, I needed Crobat too, right? So... we'll build up the Espeon, sure. Might be able to attack with it. Might as well. We'll just Hatterene here. There we go. Get the hats in play. Then we have Serena to draw 5 next turn, which is optimal, I guess. It's not the worst thing ever. We can try to find net, get E-turn off the board. Now, as long as we're not playing against a dark deck, because again, as I've been recording this video, the first 2 games were against a Samurott deck and a Crobat VMAX Weezing deck. 2 pretty bad matchups. Like, you can't beat dark because you're weak to dark. And there's too many dark Pokemon that can one-shot you, even though nobody plays dark, because dark's really bad right now. So we're kind of praying they're not playing a dark deck. We're just kind of hoping it's something else. They do Marnie me, which is very generous. That feels really good to get Marnied. Even though we did have, like, technically a 5-card draw, but whatever. All right, Marnie. What we got? Yeah, it's not the best hand ever, but we'll have to make do with it. Yeah, it's Vikavolt. This is not a dark deck. As long as they are not playing a deck that uses dark energy and a big dark Pokemon that one-shots my poor Hatterenes, I'm cool. And they don't do much else. Okay. I don't really have a game plan either. I probably have to Marnie them, too. I'll play Lost City. No, Marnie them. I kind of have to. I'm going to need to get a better hand here, too. Okay. It's not terrible. I'm going to do some thinning here real quick. Play this. Grab a fog. Grab an energy. Yeah, that's fine. Try to play as many items as we can before my opponent gets the item lock off. We'll play the tail. Get another Poncho. That's fine. The more the merrier. And then Primate Wisdom Avery on top and hope for the best. Okay, that's good. Double turbo. Put that on Hatterene and pass the turn over to my opponent. So not the greatest turn ever, but you know what? We're slowly setting up. And they don't even have an energy in play. And honestly, I would like to knock this Drapion out. This thing is definitely a pain. The cool thing about a matchup like this, Vikavolt gets confused. It's good. And they just pass. All right, tail again. We will grab yet another item card. And honestly, I'm just probably going to hold the hand. I don't expect to get item locked yet. And I want to find Scoop Up Net. So I'm just going to go into... Should I go into Espeon and Zen Shot the Vikavolt? No, I definitely think we should attack Drapion. Drapion actually can still attack me. So there's no reason not to just attack the Drapion. And we drew the Scoop Up Net. You'll love to see it. All right. Primate Wisdom. Good boy. All right, yeah. We definitely want to knock this Drapion out. And then we can get it knocked. Actually, getting the Lost Zone is huge. I can't Ditto into play. I mean, I can still Gust Drapion if it ever becomes a problem. Like, I Gust it and then confuse it, and it makes it really hard for them to attack me. We deal with the Drapion. This matchup should be fine. I guess they have Raikou V, which can do a lot of damage, but Confusion really does go a long way in this matchup. And they just attach to Aerodactyl and pass. It's fine. We'll put that there. Play the Avery now. They're still going to be forced to discard something here, and all the cards on their board are pretty solid, I would say. Yeah. And then we'll Primate Wisdom Bird Keeper on top. And then just knockout. And then Drapion is dealt with, so we don't have to worry about Drapion anymore, which is huge, because it is the biggest threat in my opponent's deck, besides Raikou. Okay, Quick Ball and Ultra Ball, not the greatest prizes, but I don't know if they're even going to item lock me this turn, and that was a pretty good Avery. They don't have that Mew as a pivot. I don't know if they're going to be doing any shenanigans with Aerodactyl V-Star, but I don't think Aerodactyl V-Star is going to be too good for my opponent. But we'll see if they draw anything. We'll see. 2 Cross Switchers are down. That's good. They only have 1 left in this game. There's Mew. Do they have anything else? Let's see. I mean... No, they got Crobat. All right, they're drawing cards. They're getting there. They got to find Radiant Greninja. They must... Did they prize it? Because, like, bro, the fact they haven't got their Greninja down is huge. There's Quick Ball. Getting rid of Melanie, another supporter. And there is the Greninja. Melanie's a really good discard, though, so I'm surprised they got rid of that. That means their hand must be, like, pretty good. Or they're holding on to a lot of key resources. There's Melanie. Yeah, they're going Vikavolt. Vikavolt's not scary. It can't one-shot me. honestly, the biggest threat, apart from the Drapion, is, yeah, definitely the Raikou. The Raikou's probably the biggest threat in their deck, but that's fine. We can hit the Aerodactyl here, go from there. There's a net, netting the Greninja, that's fine. If we don't get item lock this turn, that'd be great. I would like to evolve and get a... If we get 3 Hatterenes in play, we're vibing. I guess I should probably try to get Espeon evolved, but I don't really care if they knock out my Espeon. They're not dealing with Hatterene, we're fine. And again, one of the things I like about this matchup is Confusion goes kind of hard against this deck, especially now that we know they're down 2 cross-switchers. Confusing Vikavolt here is pretty good. So, and yeah, it's got a big retreat cost. You know, confusing it is a really, really, really good play, so I like it. Now, they're just going to go for the item lock here. No, they're going to go to Mew. Touche. I guess Aerodactyl is kind of a threat. It does a lot of damage. It only does 210, though. Minus 60 with our ability. Technically, it's only doing, like, 150. It's not even two-shotting me, in theory. I am scared of Raikou, though. I think Raikou is the thing I'm scared of the most. My opponent... Ooh, they play an Escape Rope. That's fine. We can just give me another Hatterene, actually, which is perfect. Because I have double turbo in hand. They've already done Melanie, so we're not losing the double turbo. I have Bird Keeper in hand on the top deck, too, so that's fine. Yeah, I guess they can, like, Zap Cannon me into the Raikou. So what I'm going to do... Well, I mean, they're going to get confused next turn. That even depends if they can get out. They actually just burned an Escape Rope, which is another way to get out of Hatterene's attack. So here's what we're going to do. We're item locked. Okay. I was going to say, we're going to have Hatterene in play. We're actually item locked. Forgot about that. That's fine. It's fine. We can take some of the damage off. We weren't knocking them out anyways because of the double turbo. But do this. We'll Primate Wisdom, Bird Keeper on top. Can we get a Hatterene off the top deck one time? No, an energy's not bad. No, we'll G-Max Bite. We have 300 HP right now. I don't think we're getting KO'd. Even with a Raikou, I think Raikou would still get nowhere near a knockout. And they have how much HP left? 40? So Vikavolt gets knocked out by our ability next turn. So if my opponent manages to land a hit on me here, we get to KO them with our ability, which is exciting. So that's good. Yeah, we can knock out Vikavolt with our ability, which is kind of cool. It's one of the cool things with Hatterene is being able to KO Pokemon passively with your own ability. It's kind of cool, you know? There's the Schmelony. That's fine. Again, Aerodactyl, I guess, can do damage. I guess they can actually use Aerodactyl's Rock Crush attack to get rid of my double turbos. But I don't think that's really that big of a deal. Again, Confusion just kind of goes hard in this matchup. I guess they could play, like, Air Balloon on the Aerodactyl. They could, like, retreat and Mew, Scoop Up Net it to get out of Confusion. They only played 1 net. That's definitely a possibility if they want to go down that road. But, I mean, it's looking pretty good. You know, we're even at a point where, like, we knock out Vikavolt. All we have to do is deal with Aerodactyl. Or Crobat, even. Just, like, boss Crobat, Witch's Domain it, and then knock it out. Like, pretty straightforward stuff. So we'll see what they are able to do. If they are able to get out of Confusion this turn and get a Zap Cannon off, that's fine. And they do flip heads, and they do go for the Super Zap Cannon. But, unfortunately for my opponent, 1, they broke the item lock. But 2, we are going to do a really cool play. So we're going to Ultra Ball. I guess I probably could have played the Quick Ball to grab a Mew to thin. We're going to grab a 3rd Hatterene VMAX. And watch this. We are going to attach Witch's Domain. We're actually going to knock out this Vikavolt with our ability, forcing probably the Mew into the active spot or the Zapdos or something. Okay, we knock out the Vikavolt with our ability, which is hilarious. We take a prize. Research and Suspicious Food Tin. That is a great prize. And then we Witch's Domain again to the Aerodactyl, which I'm surprised they promoted, actually. Because now we get... I think that was a good play, actually. Anyways, we're going to Bird Keeper, and yeah, there's the Scoop. Yeah, I was going to Bird Keeper into a fresh Hatterene, confuse them, and I mean, yeah, it was not look good for my opponent, to say the least. But that was really cool. The ability knocking out Vikavolt V was pretty sick. Okay, we are going to go second with not the worst hand on the planet, so we'll see what we're playing against here. My opponent does have an Arceus coin. Could that be an Arceus deck? And are they playing a Dark Pokemon is the main question. No, but it's good old Lugia, which we are going second against, which is not good, but they don't do much, which is good. Another Hatterene's good. All right, Tail and Prey. Okay, we got Quick Ball. All right, we can go Radiant Eternatus here if it's in the deck. So we're kind of banking on it being in the deck. I have Crobat too. Yeah, grab Eternatus for now. I'll just wait a turn here to do anything else, because next turn we can probably go like Crobat. I guess I do need Espeon. Probably go Hatterene Espeon. Yeah, we're going to need Espeon to block Yveltal. Kind of hoping they have a slow start. Lugia can be beaten. Actually, confusing Lugia isn't terrible either. Collapse Stadium, sure. I will gladly get rid of my Radiant Eternatus. Thank you for giving me the ability to do that. Let's see if they can knock me out here with Lugia. Lugia is tough, though, because they... Ooh, Marnie, nice. They have the Ooga Booga turn, right? They still have Lugia, which can do 1 billion damage. But if they whiff the attack here, I hopefully can get a Confusion turn off. Let's see. It's not the greatest hand ever. But it doesn't look like they got much here. There's Capture Energy. What are they grabbing? Guru, probably? Most likely a Guru. I mean... I guess that Collapse Stadium is kind of annoying, but if I can Mew into a Lost Vacuum, then we're talking. Because I actually really do want to... I want to confuse this thing. Make him retreat. There's still no Archeops. We like to see it. This is like the one prayer we have against a deck like Lugia, especially going second. Nice. Yeah, especially going second here. We kind of need this prayer where my opponent just doesn't do anything. So our prayers have been answered. Benching Crobat isn't great. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to find everything I need. I'm going to Crobat anyways for 4, because ideally I do want to attack them. Yeah, perfect. Got that. Play this for the Mew to thin. Ultra Ball. Keep on thinning. Get rid of Espeon. I guess they could still technically knock me out by retreating into the other Lugia, but it's fine. Yeah, we got the net. Perfect. Quick Ball here. Grab a Hatterene. And then we'll just G-Max Spite. Just get the early confusion off. Make it awkward for my opponent. 100 damage. Confusing them. It's pretty good. Not bad. Not a bad turn. Now I just need to spread out the energy a little bit more so that Espeon is good. I need to find my Ponchos, too. I haven't played one yet. I guess I should have Quick Ball away the Mew and not the Ultra Ball. That was kind of a dumb play, but honestly, it doesn't really matter anymore. We'll see what they have here. Can my opponent get Archeops? There's Yveltal. Definitely scary, but thanks to Espeon, it's not too bad. There's 1 Archeops. Hopefully they're forced to go 1 Archeops. Okay, they do have a Marnie, unfortunately. So there goes our hand, which I kind of liked. All right, Marnie, give me something good. It's not great, but we'll have to do for now, I guess. At least if they knock me out, I can Roxanne them. If they're forced to go 1 Archeops, which, oh, they don't. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, all right, there's a Poncho. You'll love to see it. Which I think I'm actually going to put that on the Espeon. And then we're going to Fog Crystal. We'll just hit them again with G-Max Spite. Sure, or G-Max Smite, whatever it's called. All right. They have 80 HP left, so we can do some shenanigans with our ability, maybe. All right. Surely, I mean, that's what, their 3rd Marnie? No, 2nd Marnie. Let's see if they have a research here, finally. They're bound to find a research eventually. This is like literally our one prayer against Lugia is if, especially going second, when you go second against Lugia, you're usually screwed. Lugia is the best deck in the format going first. But because they went first and they had a slow start, this is like our prayer. Ooh, they do boss me. They go after my other Hatterene, though. Interesting. I guess that's annoying. I can't attack them, but I could just hard retreat the other Hatterene, which I don't really want to do, but it looks like I'm going to have to. But they're just going to retreat into the other Lugia. They're going to read the wind. Fair play. No Archeops discard, though. All right, what do we draw? Bird Keeper? No. Crap. I could retreat into the Mew. They have an Ultra Ball Archeops boss here. That is pretty bad, though. Giving up all the energy like this is kind of scary, but I am just going to go into the Mew. Just kind of hope for the best. All right, Poncho's good. We'll take that. I think we just Poncho this guy. Yeah, I want to get the Poncho on the Hatterene the energy. If that thing gets KO'd, we're in trouble. Raikou's kind of annoying, I guess, too. It does have the ability to hit 2 Pokemon, but nothing I can really do about that. All right, there's Quick Ball. Finally, my opponent is able to get the 2 Archeops in the discard pile. Question is, can they get another Lugia V-Star in play, though? That is the main question. There's a Summoning Star. Is there a Lugia and a boss? Because they can take a knockout this turn, and then I can Roxanne them. Which I kind of need to do. My hand is dead at the moment. Okay, let's see what they got here. I need to get more energy in play, too. That's the other problem. I need farmer energy. Okay, Capture and Powerful. Are they going to Arrow Dive me? Interesting. That's not the worst play ever, if that's what they're doing. Is there a boss? Is there another Marnie? I doubt they play 3 Marnie, but, you know, one can dream. I need to get more energy in play. I kind of wish I Ponchoed the other Hatterene now, though, to protect it from Yveltal. Nothing I can really do about it. They play 2 V-Guard energy in their deck. Interesting. They are going to Arrow Dive. Okay, then. Unfortunately, I can't Roxanne them here, but we'll see what we can draw. Please be something good. Nope. Rip. All right, that's not good, folks. This is not great. We can G-Max Smite them again, and then kind of hope we just don't get blown up by a Lugia. I can't really do anything else. We're just kind of in a bit of a pickle right now. We're bricking. Even though we had a pretty good, solid kind of run here because they didn't get anything, we're just, yeah. We are getting completely, we're getting Lugia'd right now. Not getting energy on this other Hatterene is pretty bad, too. Okay, they don't knock me out. Okay, good. Gives me an extra turn. Not that I know if an extra turn is going to help. Okay, there we go. That's good. Double turbo is huge. It's exactly what the doctor ordered. Let's keep doing this. I need to net this Mew potentially because of Raikou. Well, I guess I don't know if Raikou can really attack me anymore. I mean, I guess it can. Which is Domain again. I really wish I had the ability to Food Tin here. Because we're not knocking them out. We're literally leaving them with 20 HP left. But if they try to knock me out with Lugia and they flip tails, that'd be great. Because then I can knock them out with my ability. Oh, they rope. Okay, we'll give them Mew. I mean, they might have a boss here for the Yveltal, but we'll see. This is not bad, though, actually. If they rope me, this actually doesn't... This isn't that bad, actually. They could go into Raikou, I guess. Raikou doesn't knock out Hatterene, though, thanks to its ability. I mean, they probably have a boss, so they are going Raikou. Okay. Interesting. They are going Raikou. Fascinating play. Hopefully I can draw a boss. I can knock out Lugia. That'd be sweet. Do they even have the energy to attack with Raikou? They're playing like V-Guard, 2 V-Guards. They've already used up 2 Auroras. Get punished 1 time. Never punished. Lugia sucks, bro. They are running thin on energy, though, I think. They've used up quite a few, so that's good. What do they even... I guess I have to hit the other Hatterene. No, they hit Crobat. That's fine. Doesn't really do anything, actually, because we're going to KO them anyways. They're still 1 boss away from winning, which is kind of cringe. Ideally, we get another energy here. We can attack with the Hatterene. No, that's the wrong energy. No. It's bad. Yeah, it's not good. Not a great spot to be in. Not a great spot to be in. Dude, bricking is so bad here. If we were drawing more energy or switching cards, I think we'd honestly have a good shot at winning this game. This is super unfortunate. We still get KO'd by this thing because it does a gajillion damage. I can't knock it out with my... Well, I can knock it out with my ability. So, maybe this is still winnable. I think Espeon actually is pretty valuable. Okay, this isn't too bad. I mean, they are 1 boss away from winning, so... We probably lose anyways because my Crobat's just kind of a liability. We'll see, though. We have Roxanne, which is our only saving grace. So, we can still win this game. We can still win, especially because we can knock out Lugia here with our ability. So, it's still winnable. Still winnable. If only... See, Crobat being in play kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm hoping they're running thin on energies. Well, they still have a bunch of powerfuls left, right? Yeah, they still have powerfuls, which is bad. We'll see. This is definitely going to be a close game for sure. This is going to be a very close game. This is going to be a super duper close game. Research, that's fine. They do lose a Lumineon, which is good. That makes my Roxanne even stronger. If only we weren't bricking. I actually think we would have won this game if we weren't bricking the game. I actually think this was a winnable game had we not been bricking. So, I mean... Doesn't matter what I guess I should bring this in. Alright, what do we draw? Net's not good. Do I take the knockout first, or do I just Roxanne them? I guess I can dictate what my next turn is going to look like. Okay, we'll Roxanne them first. That's the first thing we want to do is hit them with a Roxanne. Alright, come on, give me an energy. I whiffed the energy. Are you kidding me? No, I need to attack this turn. If I don't attack this turn, I'm going to lose the game. Oh my god. TCGO, don't do this to me today. I guess I can retreat to Mew and net, find a Fog Crystal. I still have our ability. We can still knock out this Lugia. mean, they have a boss we lose, obviously. We'll see. Come on, energy. No. Yes. Oh, we're in the game. Okay, thank God. I was scared. I mean, they still could have the game, and they could still win this turn, obviously, with a boss. Like, it's not set in stone that we win here, unfortunately, but this is as close as we can get it, unfortunately. If we do a little bit better, we probably would have been fine. It really just comes down to whether or not they have a boss off my Roxanne. And if they don't, I mean, they still have energy, though. So I don't know. We'll see. Is there anything I can do if I go Mew? No, not really. Benching Mew doesn't matter because, I mean, Crobat's already going to die. So it doesn't really matter. Can get Guru, I guess. Alright, we just pray they don't have a boss. They have it, they have it. If they have it, we will take the L. That's a great Primate Wisdom. Alright, we take the L if they have it. They have it, they have it. Roxanne and Prey. Roxanne's usually a lie, so I don't think it'll get us there. We need a boss, too, to win, so we're not out yet, but we'll see. Do they have it? Can they win this turn? Let's see. Can Lugia do enough to knock me out? I don't think so. It really just comes down to whether they have a boss. If my Roxanne actually did anything or not, that's what it comes down to. There's nothing I can do. We just hope that I just hope they can't knock me out. Do they have the boss? They do. Roxanne is a completely garbage card. Yeah, of course. That's annoying. I mean, we actually came really close to beating Lugia, which is pretty good. We were maybe one turn away. But yeah, unfortunately, my Roxanne did nothing and still gave him the boss. That was our only prey. Didn't work. But, you know what? We put up a pretty good fight against Lugia. Maybe if we weren't bricking in the middle there, we would have had a better shot. Because I feel like, yeah, we needed to just not have those bricky turns. And I think we maybe could have won the game. Like, being able to kill the Lugia with our ability was huge. So, it was close. We got it as close as we could maybe get a game against Lugia to go. All right, that'll be it for me on the Hatterene deck. I'm going to leave y'all with a stream game I got with the deck. I did play this deck over my live stream the other night for a bit. But yeah, this deck is really fun to play. Hatterene, unfortunately, at the moment, might not be very good because there's too many, like, big one-hit KO cheese in the format. And there's also Dark Pokemon, apparently, which I ran into a lot while trying to make this video. But Hatterene VMAX is fun. When you're not playing against decks that just totally destroy you in one hit and don't body you, this deck can be fun. The confusion with Gmax Bite is genuinely really strong, and the ability, of course, is really, really unique. Hatterene's ability is really cool, and I really enjoyed it. And if y'all have any other cool Hatterene decks, I am all ears, because I definitely want to try out more Hatterene decks. It's a very fun card to play. Again, the ability is really fun to play. And it's not a bad card at all. I definitely think Hatterene is decent. But that'll be for me a video on my Hatterene deck. If you want to check today's PTCGO video, leave a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe below. Help me on. We're reaching 38,000 subs. I want to thank you all once again for all support on the Crown Zenith content. And yeah, that'll be it for me. Of course, check out Card Cabin down below. If you get any codes, use code LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord down below. And you can check out the Shuffle Squad down below. Every Monday I post a new video. And of course, you can check out the second channel for even more LDF content. Of course, you want to watch the stream VODs or, you know, highlights or set reviews, tier lists, all that good stuff. That's all over on the secondary YouTube channel. But that'll be it for me on the Hatterene VMAX deck. Enjoy the stream game, and I will catch you all in another video. Bye-bye. It's interesting. Probably really beatable, though, with Espeon. All right, we have a pretty good hand. Ideally, we want to get a Crobat or an E-turn off, like, Mysterious Tail. Battle VIP is not bad, either. No, it's another Lost Zone deck. Okay, we'll tail. Grab Fog Crystal. We can beat Lost Zone. We proved we can beat it once, we can do it again. We have E-turn. We don't have E-turn, so our Radiant E-turn is prized. Rip. That's fine. No E-turn, no problem. I ain't even worried. I ain't worried. Everyone wants to select the flowers. Yeah, Lost Zone is very popular on the ladder. It's very popular. Single Strike died ever since Fusion Strike came out? Yeah. Single Strike, well, Single Strike actually wasn't even bad when Fusion Strike came out, because it was one of the only decks that had an okay Mew matchup. Single Strike died when Palkia came out. Delphox with the Fire deck with one of the Stone Dad V-Star ability? Might not be bad, I don't know. Do you think they will ever discontinue PCGO and force users on live? Yeah, they confirmed that they are going to be doing that, but it just is a matter of when. Kyogre gets binned right at WoW. They immediately put the Kyogre in the Lost Zone. Yeah, eventually we will be at a point where we are forced to play live. They confirmed that. We don't know when that's going to happen, though. The longer, the better, though. The longer, the better. Yeah, the later live comes out, the better. So it's that's kind of the vibe. Yeah, the later live comes out, the better. You know. Okay, the fact that they don't have Kyogre, I think we're just chilling. Unless they're playing Rayquaza. But I don't think they're playing Rayquaza. I don't think they're playing Rayquaza. I get like, yeah, the fact they don't have Rayquaza anymore is like, GG's, bro, you know. Lost Box Day, it seems. Lost Box is very popular. It's the problem with Lost Box, though, it's a hard deck to play. The amount of times I played against a Lost Box deck and the person doesn't know what they're doing is insane. But the problem is Lost Box is very easy to build and very easy to, like, it's not easy to play, but it's just a very, very appealing deck to use, you know. Live is so bad. There's, like, a bug that, like, apparently, like, you queue into a game and your decks get swapped with your opponent, which I don't even know how that's, like, possible, but Live just continues to, like, break boundaries of how bad it is. It's actually kind of crazy. Very accessible? Yeah. It's accessible, but not easy to play. Sableye is fair and balanced? I disagree with that. Best deck for ladder right now? Lugia, probably. I don't know. Yo, Slightly with the 300 bits. Yo, what's up, Slightly? How we doing? Appreciate those bits there. Hope you're having a good day. Escape Rope. Lost Box is accessible? Yeah, Lost Box is accessible, but hard to play. Rayquaza's not hard to play. It's just, like, you have to manage your resources really well. Like, when people... Ooh, nice. When people queue up on the ladder, they don't take into account... They don't take into account how hard it is to play Lost Box. Which is kind of my theory. Like, people will queue up the ladder with Rayquaza, and they'll just, like... They don't bother checking their energy and stuff, and then they go to Mirage Gate, and they don't have energy. Reshiram Lost Zone was probably the easiest to play. I honestly wish Reshiram did good. It's weird that Reshiram never ended up being a good deck. Because, like, it does the right numbers. It's just, like, unfortunate that, like, it just kind of loses to Mirror. You know? It just kind of loses to, like, Mirror, which kind of sucks. I'll grab Crobat. Surprised he top decked a card he put there. I do that way too much. I know. I say that way too much. It's fine. Tail first. It's not the greatest cards ever. I don't want to lose my Mew, but I might have to. Double Turbo? Nothing, bro. Who's mans? Can I get Sableye next turn? Yeah, probably. It's fine. Can probably get Sableye. That's fine, though. What's the worst VMAX card ever? That's tough. Flapple, maybe? I don't know. That's a tough one. Flapple, maybe, would be the worst. Okay. Shuffle the deck here. Grab another Hatterene, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. Anything but Meowth? Okay, yeah, Meowth might be the worst. That's true. Meowth might be the worst. I'm thinking Flapple or Meowth. Yo, what's up, Captain Steel? What's going on? Mew VMAX? Mew is one of the worst cards in the format, but it's not a bad card. It's just toxic. Dreadnought? Dreadnought's not that bad. I don't think Dreadnought's bad at all. Dreadnought is fun to play. Meowth is definitely the worst VMAX. It's either Meowth or Flapple. One of those two. Maybe there's another one we're missing. Flapple VMAX was worse than Meowth. True, yeah. Yo, Runner, what's up? Yeah, Dreadnought's not that bad. Nah, y'all are hating on Dreadnought. Dreadnought's really not that bad of a card. It's not that good, but not that bad either. You know? Kind of my take on it. What's the problem with Flapple? It's bad. Read it, Dragon IK. You should read it, man. You'll see. Guardy VMAX isn't the worst at all. Guardy VMAX isn't even bad. Kingler is not the worst. Not even close. Not even close. Kingler is in, like, the mid category of VMAXs. Which, by the way, Chad, I may or may not be posting a ranking all VMAX video sometime in the future. Just saying. That was a good top deck. Jeez. I need a supporter. Let's grab this for now. No way they play Marnie. Give me an Espeon Serena. Right, which is Domain. This is where Radiant Serena would be good. This is a good matchup we had Radiant Serena. I don't think they can knock me out next turn. They might have Dragonite, though. We needed a Marnie. We needed to really slow them down. We weren't able to do that. Yeah, the Hatterene V is cool. Worst V-Star, Simisear? Yeah, Simisear definitely is the worst V-Star. I think I actually have to agree with you on that. They play Raikou in their deck? What? Bro, who plays Raikou? Been having fun playing single strike boxes, Urshifu, Vaporeon, and one Kieran VMAX? Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, worst V-Star is definitely Simisear, without a doubt. By the way, chat, from next week, I've started streaming here on Twitch. Hope we still have fun. Samuel Simku streams on Twitch. Yo, Samuel Simku streams on Twitch. Now that's goated right there. That's goated. We have the Rhyhorn. Okay, good thing we have the Marnie then. Judge Mew or Meloetta? Judge Mew. Meloetta Mew is not good right now. Meloetta Mew is not very good right now, in my opinion. Mew kind of has to play the Judge, like the Turbo Judge package in order to be good right now. Meloetta's okay, but there's too much Lost Box. Like, Meloetta Mew doesn't beat Lost Box. Escape Rope. I guess I'll give him that, sure. How many ropes have they played? They've only played 2. Still have another one. Oh, God. Damage set decreases for the less health. You got Flapple's trash. Yeah, Flapple's bad. You almost played Mellow Mew to San Diego. I might have been an okay play for San Diego, though, Professor Poke. Meloetta Mew does kind of poop on, like, Vikavolt and stuff, but Meloetta Mew definitely is not good right now. It also doesn't have a good matchup against Duraludon and Goodra. Yeah, Selby VMAX is pretty bad. Yeah, Selby VMAX isn't very good. That's facts. But Selby VMAX isn't that bad, though. Like, Selby VMAX is not unplayable. Like, Flapple is, like, literally, like, unplayable. That's kind of the take there. Flapple's, like actually, like, unplayable. Didn't get Espeon or Hatterene. That's actually pretty bad. So we got Roxanne. They can Greninja me, though, which is not ideal. How much I can do? You want to 111 on Crams in testing? Of course he did. Cremomatic never flips for you, but always works with your opponent. Mellow Mew autos Dura? I don't think it does auto Dura, to be honest. Using a Lost Box Gigas V-Star, I've been liking it a lot. Ooh, Lost Box Gigas, yeah, that's kind of cool. Regigigas V-Star is actually slept on, in my opinion. Okay, my Marnie did absolutely nothing, as per usual. Mew can't hurt Dura? Depends if you play Max Miracle or not. The reason why the double turbo build of Mew is better against Dura is because it's more disruption heavy, and you can use Echoing Horn with Silene. But, yeah. Mew definitely isn't, like... Mew's probably worse right now, though, because of Sky Seal Stone. And they win neck. I have a Roxanne, so we'll see. Anyone has an extra rated E-turn? If anyone's got an extra E-turn, there you go. Yeah, that's fine. They Colress, sure. Turbo Mew has 4 path. Yeah, Turbo Mew is just a better deck, in my opinion, than Meloetta Mew. Meloetta Mew's, like, I'm not saying it's bad. Like, if we're ranking it, Mellow Mew would maybe still be a top 10 deck right now, but it's not the best Mew deck. Tricolor Butterfree, Turffield, 320 single prizer. Salazzle goes kind of hard. Flaffy Box good? Not really, no. The problem with Flaffy Box is it doesn't beat Lost Box. See, there's any single prize deck you can think of, chat, is bad right now because if it doesn't beat Lost Box. If your single prize deck can't beat Lost Box right now, unfortunately, it's probably not very good. That's the sad reality of the format we're in. Yeah, your Lost Box deck has to be able to beat Flaffy. Or whatever. Alright, comeback time, chat. Here we go. Talking about a comeback. Can we do it? Hopium? There's no way they play a boss, right? Should I worry about a boss? Should I ever set up another Hatterene? Another Hatterene might be okay. No, they don't play boss. But they play Raikou, though. They have so much, like, random stuff, so I don't know. I'm not going to bench Hatterene yet, anyways. It's not time. Not time. Flapple VMAX would be okay if it was single energy. Even then. Wait for Orlando's ADP? You think so? Arceus isn't bad going into Orlando. It's something that I have considered myself. All right, Roxanne and Prey. They're down 3 Colress. They have no more Greninja. Sableye doesn't do anything right now. Hopefully we can make this comeback, chat. Yo, what up, CJEP? Sad that Regibox dies. Yeah, Reggie's is a fun deck. I'm sad that it goes too. Yo, chat, do you think they play a Path of the Peak in their deck? Wait, no. Is this actually... No, I think they're playing Rayquaza. Because they have... Maybe it is Rayquaza, actually. I don't know. No, wait, it's Rayquaza. Was playing Lost Box at Crabominable nowhere, playing Goodra, did not expect to get donked. Ooh. Crabominable and Lost Box doesn't sound bad against Goodra. You missed playing Welder, Dedenne, Crobat in the first round. That was a pretty good combo, Samuel. That is true. That was a very good combo. They do play Raikou. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Alright, we're chilling, chat. And we can heal. Yo, this is kind of busted, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, we do the Serena. We can Serena the Raikou here. I think that is the play. Avery's not a bad play here either, though. Yeah, Avery doesn't seem bad either. Yo, John, with the prime sub, 25 months. First simp of the year. Yo, thank you, John, for that sub. And they scoop it up. I knew it. See, the fact that they lost Kyogre. I mean, even, bro, I don't even think Kyogre would have done it for them, right?